Hello again everyone, this is just another one of my reviews regarding one of the items that I use when making my walking sticks or when I'm out and about foraging in the woods. And this particular item, as you can probably see, you may well have seen one before, is a Mora Eldris. It was released about sort of 7-8 years ago I think now, and I've had this one for around about 5-6 years. You can see there's a few marks of wear and tear on it. The first thing you can probably see about it is that it is a very small knife. Just to show you briefly a rundown of the knife itself, got a very small sheath to go on that, which is just a rigid plastic sheath, and as you can see, very basic piece of vacuum formed plastic. At the bottom there we've got 2 drainage holes that they leave in there, and that's something that I use for this particular knife, just to put a piece of wax cord through there and use it around my neck. So it's just a very simple basic piece of plastic. The knife itself is again quite a well-known one, and it is made with Sandvik steel, which as I mentioned before is an excellent steel, very reasonably priced, and I really like that particular steel. The knife blade itself is very small, probably shorter than 2 inches in total, and then you've got a handle which is again quite a plain sort of hard plastic in the center with a rubber on the outside. You can use the handle in both hands, it's completely the same all around, as you can see. And yeah, this one, as you say, I've had for around about 5 years now. Before I say anything more about it, I would just say that it is an excellent knife, and it's something that I use very much on a day-to-day basis really. Despite the fact that it's only got a short blade, it's remarkably useful. The blade itself is a Scandi grind up to about that sort of point there, so the first inch or so is a plain Scandi grind, and then you've got what looks like a sort of hollow grind on the top section. So it gives you the option there of using that for sort of wood processing, and then the main sort of shallow grind for just general sort of everyday use. It is a very thin blade, it's around about 2 millimeters thick, and it is incredibly sharp both on the 2 sections. It sharpens really well as well. That's the other thing I like about the Sandvik steel. It's very easy to sharpen, retains its edge for a good length of time, and because it is such a very thin blade, you're able to get a very sharp edge on that side. The handle itself, as I say, it's solid plastic in the middle, and then you've got a rubber, very sort of grippy rubber on the outside. It is a small handle, and I have got very big hands, but having said that, once you put it in the hand there, it actually fits in remarkably well, and it feels extremely comfortable. It's something that even somebody with hands my size can use really easily. The blade itself obviously has its limitations due to its size, but even so, I use it when I'm out around sort of foraging in the woods, and it's a very useful thing just to have around your neck, very easy to get hold of, and it's useful for lots of different things, processing wood out there. It's got a 90-degree spine on that side, which I find is very handy for scraping bark from some of the wood that I'm processing. Those people out there who like to use a ferro rod, again, it can be used on that if that's the sort of thing you enjoy doing. And it's very well priced. I think when I purchased it, it was around about sort of 17-18 pounds. It's probably a little bit more than that now, but for a knife just to carry around, it is absolutely perfect, and it completes all the tasks that I use it for really without any problems whatsoever. It's a knife that I can't really fault in any way, in addition to which it does have a certain aesthetic to it. I very much like the look of it. I like the simplicity of it. I like the ergonomics. It's incredibly comfortable for a knife this size. It's nice big sort of fat swell there as well, which fits into the hand extremely well, and it's just one of my favorite knives. It is, I can't really fault it in any way. If you're wanting a knife that's nicely sort of nice to carry around, just for general sort of tasks around about, you cannot fault it. And even for wood processing, like I use mine for, it can do 90% of the jobs the longer blade can do equally well. And I really like this knife. I would recommend it to anybody. So I hope you like the review. If you want to subscribe, please do. And hopefully I shall be out bringing another review out in the near future. Thank you very much.